Well guys, we're here at the Three Lochs Forest Drive over the Duke's Pass in Trossachs. Now the reason I'm doing this video is because I found that the Loch Lomond and Trossachs Country Park website to be really quite hard to understand when we're looking at camping spots, so I thought that I would take you around all the spots so that you know where you're going. So we are in the Loch Lomond and Trossachs Country Park, so LLTP for short, camping management zone, whereby you can book a spot for the night. Now it's only £3 per tent, 6-man tent or 2-man tent, £3 per tent per night. There is also an LLTP campsite on here at Lochs. You can have a look at that as we go around. But you can follow me around and we can have a look at these spots as we go around. Cheers. So that's us just come into the park, and so this is site B and C. So if you can see from, these are the gates where you come in, so we'll just take a wee quick wander up here and have a wee look see. I've never been up to this spot before. Kind of splits off a little bit. I think further up that hill you shall have sort of a couple of spots that you can camp. But this is a whistle stop tour, so I ain't going right up. Some of the sites are quite easily accessible, others you've got to walk a little bit. So this is just as you come in, and this is sites B and C. So this is also site C, and as you can see it's all in this area. Now this area has been like this for the years that the management zone has been in operation, and you will be lucky if you get a tent in there. So come on LLTP, pull your socks up. So this is site C. So this is a sort of continuance of site C. To say, this wee walkway has only been put in over the last couple of years, but there's still ain't much in area to put a tent in. Probably got a wee 2-man down there. See, they've tried to clear out some of them, but more often than not this wee area is waterlogged anyway, so yeah. This entire area will be classed as B. Bonnie wee Lochin though. Bonnie wee Lochin. Once again at the end of this wee Lochin, there's another site up here, still under B and C. So up that hill, so there's a wee walk up there. Bring you back. So this is area D. This is area D. Obviously set up for motorhomes, just to park up for the night. We've tried to cut back some of the foliage. So here we are at site E. Now this is a site I think that's pretty much designed for motorhomes where you can just drive in. Seen a few people camping here recently. I think just recently Michelle and Spike from Out and About Scotland camped in here. Seems alright. So yeah, so you've got wee areas. You can have your motorhome, or you can pitch up a tent. And that's excuse me, the first of the three lochs. That's Loch Drunkie. One of my favourite spots is just round there. So, oh look, I made a wee sort of sheltery, fiery type area. That's quite handy actually. Natural. We've got some picnic benches, well, a picnic bench, and a seat to rest your weary pins. So yeah, this ain't too bad. You string a couple of hammocks between some of these trees as well, which would be handy. That'd be perfect actually. Need a lot of straps though. Fantastic view. This is the top end of Loch Drunkie, or the bottom end depending on which way you're looking at it. Heavy area here. So yeah, this one's alright. Be very careful in the wet, guys, because they've kind of tried to sort of know the surface, but they've done something with this, with the drive, and when it's wet it is quite treacherous, so just be very careful. So yeah, so there's the wee picture there for a motorhome. So this is the motorhome permitted areas. So this is spot or site E. So I'll head back down to the car and I'll bring you back at the next spot, which I think is my favourite one. So guys, that's us at site F. Now site F is my favourite site here on the Three Lochs Forest Drive, and I'll take you down. I don't know where she's gone. Oh, you're going the wrong way. Oh, that was, I'm needing a pee. Right, we'll just not go there. It's the last thing we're wanting to see. We met a nice wee couple here. They've been in the park now for 4 nights, and they're just getting packed up. Tommy and Christina. So I'm just going to take a wee wander down. I think the last time out I was up here last summer, and it was in the middle of midget season, eh?
Aye.
Christ, blanket. It was an absolute nightmare, eh? And I had a group of me, eh, and they were that pissed off.
What we found is that schedule soft day, wasn't it? That's what it seems.
Well, I use that, aye.
It seems to work for us, eh?
It does, but and I normally bring extra bottles for the guys that I'm bringing, eh? But even that wasn't making much. Aye, it was stopping them biting, eh? But no swarming, eh? You just couldn't see in it. It didn't really make well for a good camp, eh? But
that's another reason we call it the new.
Oh aye.
You need to get rid of them.
I love out of season, aye, and it's colder, but it's as long as you've got all the right kit with you, mate, you're fine, eh? Right, we'll go for a wee wander down. You'll we'll go down the easy way as soon as I've got the.
The dog will get barked. The wee rescue dogs will just run on the tent hiding.
Aye, they bother. You weren't at the last one, Michelle, here, were you?
No.
I think we'd actually picked the wrong site. That's what I'm trying to say about the website. It's quite hard to actually make out which site is right, sorry. This is site F. And I won't forget that because one time I brought a group up here and I had booked out the site to hold 5 tents, and as it turned out there was a group came with canoes and everything, and they were like, "You're on our site," and I said, "No, I'm no," and there was a big argument, and then I had to ring the rangers, and the rangers came out and they're like, "No, you're on the wrong site," and I was like, "No, no way." So there was a whole sort of total rigmarole about it all, and we ended up having to leave the next morning, and I had sort of 10 pretty unhappy campers that they had to leave. A few of these guys were just early in recovery from a heroin addiction, and they were absolutely raging, and it wasn't a great experience for them. But yeah, it's a great wee spot. Now I've been camping here for 45 years, so go figure, I'm 50 next year. My parents, Senga and Tom Trotter, brought myself and my sister down here, easily 2-3 times a year for a camp, and we loved it. And I can always remember this spot because my dad had walked round for the site, round to the other side of the loch, and we had a golden lab, Sandy, at the time, and Sandy swum from here, this very spot, right across the loch to get my dad on the other side. It was funny. But yeah, it's still beautiful, Michelle, isn't it? Any time of year. I'll take you back up into the rest of the site. So you could quite happily drop a tent here, a wee one right on the edge. It's used quite a lot for fishing as well. But ever since I've been coming up here recently, nobody's caught anything. So, what are you saying, Michelle?
Spot jay's the best. Down trout.
Spot jay. So we'll get to that in a wee bit. So yeah, a nice wee area for wee campfire. Plenty of logs to sit on. Yeah. So
The remains of a sodden camp.
wet night, guys, aye.
Not too bad. Old Faithful, so.
Is that what's that you've got?
It's
An air go.
It's an air tent.
Do you like it?
Love it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
You could watch us actually deflating it.
Aye.
It saves a lot of bother with the poles and everything. All the bending doesn't do me much favour.
It's a bit of lugging about the way.
It is.
Aye.
But,
It's okay if you're going to be a couple of nights, eh?
Aye, I'd say maybe about 3 to 5 nights.
Aye.
You know, because if you could camp in one spot about here for 3 nights.
Aye, that's right.
And then you could change pitch.
You move on.
Because there's all different pitches.
Aye.
Last year we were here for what?
15 days.
15 days.
Were you just in and around the park, aye?
Right round.
Fantastic.
And we just kept on going online and booking it.
Aye.
With the car and with one pitch.
Aye.
It's £5. £5.
Is it £5 now? Because it's went up then because it was £3.
It's £3.
It's £3, but with the car.
All right, aye.
If you're still here.
That's right, aye.
Aye.
That's right, aye.
The next pitch it'll be £3.
Aye. But cool.
But,
No, we've had
once
many
you set
great
up-
camps in this area, eh?
Oh, I know.
I mean,
As you can see, it's kind of turned a wee bit.
It's
Aye.
went very, very muddy, but
Aye. That'll no long dry up though.
No.
My mum and dad, they've had me down here since I was 5-year-old.
Oh,
This
well,
spot,
that's it. Did you sit there,
great
eh?
memories down here, but anyway. I've got all the rest of the spots to try and film, so nice to meet you guys.
Absolutely.
Tommy and Christina,
Absolutely.
thank you very much.
Pleased to meet you.
Recovery Wild Camper.
Recovery WildCamper.
Yeah, so.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, this is Michelle, sorry.
Michelle, before,
This is mother half.
before this virus hits us all.
Oh,
This
okay.
is the safest place.
Yeah,
That's what I
absolutely.
says to you. I say safer at
Okay,
home than
mental.
anywhere else.
Absolutely.
Toilet rolls,
Absolutely.
toilet rolls. I mean, God's sake, it's a respiratory virus,
It's
eh?
the same. It's
And-
the same.
But pasta, we got a message
Pasta and everything. You know, as soon as Italy went and got.
Can I get their hands on pasta?
You're the same, we've just left the
It's
fighting
not
our
fair
toilet
to
rolls in
everybody
Grangebury
else, you know what
faster.
I mean, they can't get to the shops and it's like...
Crazy.
Yeah, absolutely crazy.
There isn't. That's what puts it...
Aye, I know, it's just,
Yeah.
it just goes on. Anyway, is that you done now, or are you moving on?
Yeah,
No,
but we're coming back
Homeward
at
bound.
the end of the month.
All right.
Grandson.
Maybe catch up with you at some point, guys.
Absolutely, yeah.
Right. I've got a Facebook page as well, just add me on Facebook.
We'll do, but we're going to be along at Jai.
Aye.
At Jai,
I'll get to
that's
there, I've
where
never
we've
been
got
along there,
booked
we'll
up.
have a look. Nice to meet you.
That's at the end of the month. We'll be there.
We've met a couple of adders along there, eh?
Aye.
They sit in the rocks.
When the sun comes out, aye.
When the sun comes out, if you walk right past, and round the corner from Jai, you'll see the side walls. Well, the Forestry Commission boys were there, and they showed us a video of this adder.
Uh-huh.
That was
Quite a good size.
Wow. Snakes. Ideal.
My daughter, she's got three, but they're all little ones.
Aye.
I'm still not that keen.
No.
I'm like, oh
they'll
no.
hide for you. They run away for you.
Aye. Right, guys, take care.
They didn't run away. But
No, they'll slither away. Take care, stay safe, guys, eh?
Bye.
Laters.
You're going to be actually deflating this quite shortly. Have you seen one go
I've
down?
seen, aye, just didn't go outdoors right enough, but I'll press on. Thanks anyway. Cheerio.
Bye.
Oh, lovely. So yeah, this was site F. So we shall move swiftly on to the next one, and we'll bring you back. So guys, this is G&H. So it's just in a wee inlet.
I call this walk Be Aware.
Be aware. It's quite nice down here. I've not used this one before.
What's that?
I'm saying it's quite nice down here. I've not used this one before.
This is about the third time we've done it. It's actually the first time I've been here and there's not been a tent.
Aye,
You know what I
aye,
mean?
quite popular.
Usually it's- Aye, aye.
Aye, we normally use the one just up there, eh?
Aye,
F.
We'll finish up in Aberfoyle.
Aye.
We've done Calendar to Aberfoyle.
All right, just walking.
Aye, aye.
Aye.
Many a time, it's a nice wee walk.
Aye.
Last time we were here there was some sort of fucking road thing happening. A lot of briefs and that happened.
All right.
Look at my weed.
No,
Check my fucking weed out.
not at all. Not at all, man. You just no,
That better not be camera, you
not
boy.
no.
You don't smoke, eh?
Eh? Aye, normal, thanks.
Oh no, these things will kill you.
This is a great wee spot for launching the kayaks, and every time I come down here I think to myself, right, I'm going to get the kayak on here. Great wee sort of launch spots. So that's us come around. So so we'll happily get a few tents on here. No sort of designated fire pit here, but guys are just making their own. But at least here they're actually keeping to the one fire pit rather than pits dotted all over the place, which there's nothing worse. So yeah. So still a bit waterlogged. Yeah. Right man, you too, stay safe.
I'm always safe, my man. I'll see you later.
See ya. So yeah, I've not actually left much room for anything to get by here. So this was sites G and H. So about halfway around the park you've got an area where there are toilets. A wee toilet block. And obviously a lot of nice wee walks roundabouts. So there you go, the Forest Drive toilets will be closed until the 20th of March for essential maintenance. It looks like there's plenty of essential maintenance going on here. Come on, focus. Better. So not a spot within the management zone, but it's nice to know you've got like wee toilets or something here that you can come in and, obviously I've never been in them, so I don't know what sort of facilities are inside. It's just a toilet. Up there you've got a wee picnic bench. So yeah. What I'll do is I'll bring you back when we get a bit further round. So we are here. So we'll come all the way around. And we are here. So we've got a few more spots to go. So this is I. And once again, never been to this spot. So I'm presumpting that we're up here. See how far in we go. It's quite pretty. I don't know where this is leading me to. Loch in the background. Like a Lochside camping area. I only hope I'm going in the right direction, folks. It looks pretty like a well-trodden path. This is site I. Oh, it sounds like there's some people down here. Alright. Okay. I'm trying not to bother them, but depends on what you're lugging with you in your camp, but it looks alright down here. It'd be alright for a sort of 2-night stay. Another nice wee bit. Yeah, you get some tents in and around here. central fire pit there. Got a couple of tents. Still quite on a slant, but this looks not too bad. I'll bring you back when we get to the next one. So, site Q is half a mile walk and 25 minutes away. So I'm just going to show you it's that way. It's a whistle stop tour we're doing, and I ain't walking in 25 minutes. But if anybody can let me know in the comments below what site Q is like, it'd be much appreciated. There we've got the sign up there, 7 miles to Aberfoyle, 7 miles to Callander, 4 miles to Lochs. So yeah, so this is site Q, well, directions to site Q. So guys, this is site L. So as you can see from the pictures, we're on the banks of Lochs, and there's camping areas over here. Now, it looks pretty dreich down here. And once again, LLTP, surely no. I don't expect anybody to sort of camp in round about here. The loch's up a bit right enough because of the rain that we've had, but I see there's been an attempt to trim some of this back, but it's pretty dire. And you know, up there in the hills and up that hill a wee bit, you could string a hammock up and have a perfectly good camp up here, up there. But the permitted areas are on the banks. So I think this is the last site before we get to the campsite, but we'll wait and see. So we're just about 100 yards, 200 yards along from that dire wee area that we saw. Now this is an old sign, Lochs permit only, but I presume it means for fashion. No deep sea fashion, but just fashion. So although it's not labelled as a part of the permitted camping management zones, this would be a hell of a lot better a spot than the last one that we were at. The last time I camped in Lochs, I camped at the campsite because I wanted to give it a go, and I had the kayak out, and it was alright, and we're not far away from the campsite. I think you can vaguely see it through the trees there, so we'll get to that next, but yeah, the water's so still. But yeah, I mean, you could get a couple of tents in this area, but everything's sodden at the moment. So Ken, that's like slate there. Yeah, I could split that because I want to actually do a cooking segment where I'm sort of cooking a steak or something on a slate, a bit of stone. So you would get a few tents in here. Once again, there has been effort made to clear this area, so as I say, it's not labelled as a part of the management zone. So we'll bring you back when we get to, I think, the campsite. I tell a lie, guys, I've just come across this sign. So that last wee spot that I was at was actually site L. L for Lima. So there you go. And all this sort of surrounding area is site L on the banks of Lochs. Go! So that's us at the Lochs campsite. It's actually an actual campsite. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Run by the Loch Lomond and Trossachs Country Park Rangers. Come down, have a wee look, and we'll show you around. So this is Recovery WildCamper and I camped here last summer. It was the first time out we had the kayak. So it's got all these wee pitches. I'm going to take you down as far as I can, but we've already been sort of informed by the ranger that it ain't in too great a condition. So come with me, follow me. Follow me to the land of Tiernanog. Come on. Camera person, do you want to do a wee pan around the areas? Why are you holding that